What's up, everyone? Welcome to SJ Sports Talk, man. We back here. I'm back here with my co-host Stanley. How you doing, man?
Hey, my brother, how are you?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright,
SJ
man.
Sports Talk back on here. It's been a minute, huh?
We back on here, bro. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a
A
minute.
little over a week. We try to get these
You know what
videos
I'm
out to
saying?
you every week, but
1 2 week at least.
Yeah.
At the very least. You know. Yeah, man. Real quick before we get into this, it's gonna be. We're just gonna do a little rundown of everything. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all know we here still and whatnot. But find us SJ Sports Talk, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, all the podcast platforms
Definitely.
you can think of. And yeah.
and make sure you thumbs up this video.
Yeah.
Thumbs up this video. If you have any type of question, comment, send that on the comments below, or even on Instagram, SNJ Sports Talk on Instagram. You can message us, DM us directly. We'll try to add whatever topics you're looking to hear. We'll try to add those in the videos.
Yeah.
But man, it's been a crazy week. The NBA is in week 3, I believe. I believe this is the 3rd week of the NBA. We've seen some good basketball, man.
Second week.
Second week? Okay, so second week of it. Did it start? No. It started last week?
It started last Tuesday.
You might be right. You might be right. Second week. I'm thinking it's 3rd. But it's the second week of NBA basketball. We've had some good games. And we've seen some stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
One of the highlights that I've noticed is my Lakers are 0-5. I guess it's not a highlight.
5, yeah.
But, man, what do you see with these Lakers right now? They're struggling right now.
Yeah.
LeBron, Anthony Davis, Westbrook, people thought those three, it just was going to be a wrap. They can't be stopped, and they seem to be able to be stopped.
Yeah.
What's happening with them?
I tell you what's happening with the Lakers, bro, is they don't have any shooting.
No shooting.
So they got no shooters on their team, bro. It's going to be hard to win. If you go look at Westbrook and every team he was on, even the Thunder, the Rockets, he always had some shooting around him, right?
Okay.
So if you have shooting around you, he's able to do his thing, get inside,
Right.
LeBron James, he can shoot the 3, but he's not a good shooter like that.
Right.
His primary game is getting inside, right?
Right.
Anthony Davis, his primary game is getting inside. It's supposed to be getting inside, but he's taking 3-point shots now. So, I mean, you have 3 players who like to play inside the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not going to work if you have 3 players that's playing inside
Those
the
are your
3-point
3
line.
main ball handlers.
Yeah, if you're going to have them 3 out there at the same time, you got to have 2 other shooters out there that can spread the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the Lakers don't have that. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's the problem I see with the Los Angeles Lakers. Is they have no shooting. And then Anthony Davis, bro, I think we'll get to him later. But, yeah, that's the problem I see with him.
Yeah, the Lakers, I was just talking with my other brother about this, and we were talking about when in Miami they had a big 3. They had Chris Bosh, they had LeBron, they had D Wade. Of course, they were 10 years younger.
Yeah.
But LeBron was the clear leader of the team. Mm-hmm. And I think with the Lakers, they wanted to make Anthony Davis the leader of the team. But he's hardly on the court.
Yeah.
So you can't really make him the leader of the team when he's not able to really... They said it before the NBA season. They said, we don't really think Anthony Davis, all the guys on NBA, TNT, ESPN, we don't really think that Anthony Davis is going to make it through the season.
Yeah.
He just normally doesn't. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what's happening. I believe I even just heard some news that he's not even playing in the next game, tonight's
against
game.
the Timberwolves, yeah.
And they're 0-5 with all of them playing. They have not been able to pull out one win yet. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be It's crazy because the media be talking about them so much.
Yeah.
Even though they're 0-5, the media stays talking about them. And all these other teams doing good, they don't get talked about at all. But yeah, we'll keep y'all updated on the Lakers. There's not too much to say about them right now, honestly. We needed them to start winning to really give them more time to talk. But let's talk about this Golden State Warriors, because the Golden State Warriors, I think the last time we came on here, the last couple of times, we definitely updated you all about the Draymond Green, Jordan Poole situation. And what ended up happening?
Yeah. Real quick before we get to that.
Yeah.
The Lakers are 0-4. I just
0-4?
Yeah, they're 0-4, but they're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight, so
Okay.
they could be 0-5. They're probably going to be 0-5. I don't know. But yeah.
Man.
My thoughts on the Warriors. Right.
Thoughts on the Warriors, because Jordan Poole, Draymond Green, they seem to be doing well.
They seem to be doing well.
I know it's not all, roses and chocolate candy and everything, but I mean, they winning. And what did I say? I said, how do you get over this? You got to win. And they winning. They looking good too. Like they really are.
They were blowing out some teams, bro.
Yeah.
They were crazy, man. I like the Warriors, bro.
Yeah.
Clay's getting back into it.
Clay is. You see him the other night, he was telling Devin Booker, he's like, 4 wins. Because you can't talk mess to the Warriors if you're a Western Conference team. No Western Conference team has beat the Warriors since their dynasty. The only teams that beat the Warriors are in the finals. Cleveland, Toronto.
That's it.
Was that it? Yeah, they've only lost in the finals. They've never lost on their way to the finals during
they beat
this
every
dynasty.
West team, so yeah.
So nobody in the West need to be talking mess. Memphis can't talk mess. Phoenix can't talk mess. Clippers can't talk. Lakers can't talk.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
can really talk mess about them.
Yeah, you got to beat them first. Yeah.
And I feel Klay Thompson on that now. Like Devin Booker, you hit a good shot. Nice. Nice. Like y'all ain't going nowhere against us if we all healthy. So I like that spirit, man, that they got on the Golden State Warriors. And I like how they were able to move forward from the situation. I think it actually makes them a tougher dynasty.
And I think that first win, like we said on my last podcast, the first win, I think it just solidified everything. Like, all right, let's move forward. You know, from the situation. You know,
That's true.
I already tell you, bro. If they lose, you're gonna have the media talking about the Lakers.
Yeah.
Right. But if the Warriors lose, you're gonna have them talking about Draymond Green and Jordan Poole. So the Warriors win that first game. I think that was really the game where they were like, alrighty, let's move on. Let's go.
Right. I feel you on that. And the Warriors also, Draymond Green been playing pretty good. I mean, you're watching him out there be very aggressive. He's not just out there yelling at his teammates. He's actually very controlled, which is kind of scary. He's playing very controlled right now and not wild. You know, some games you would see him and you're like, what is Green doing? He's running down, knocking somebody out, running down, tripping somebody over here, elbowing somebody on this side. And you're like, what is he doing? This time, it's like he's playing aggressive but self-controlled, and that's dangerous. I don't see nobody in the West beating the Warriors.
I don't see no one. No one in the West
I think there could be some good series. I think them playing Memphis fully healthy would be a good series.
I think, I think right now there's no one that could beat the Warriors. But watch the Clippers though. Okay. Watch the Clippers. I would say that. Watch the Clippers. I was gonna
say they're a good matchup too, if healthy.
Yeah, if healthy, they're like the only team that really has a shot against the Warriors.
Okay.
No other team. The Lakers sure don't have no chance against the Warriors. I mean, it'd probably be a sweep in that series, bro. But
you said a sweep in that series, yeah. And let's talk real briefly. We Sacramento fans here, or we're from Sacramento, so Sacramento is
Sacramento.
What are they, 0-4 too?
Yeah, we 0-4 too.
Man, the Kings or Lakers might not get a win until they play each other. They might gotta play each other to get their first win, because the way it's looking right now. But what I like about the Sacramento Kings, shout out to the Sacramento Kings.
Though.
Shout out to Coach Mike Brown, the championship coach Mike Brown.
Yep.
Assistant coach Mike Brown. But he has the team looking a lot more aggressive, a lot more disciplined. Even in the games they've lost, they've had comebacks. Like, they weren't just down by 20 and gave up. They've been fighting. And I got to say, that has to be Coach Brown.
Yeah.
And the rookie's nice. Keegan Murray is nice.
Keegan Murray's nice.
I got to say it. I was watching him play. Who were they playing? Memphis. The last game they were playing was Memphis. Confident. Can shoot, can drive, finish the lay-in. I was like, okay, y'all gonna have to go to him more and prioritize him more, because he can hoop. He can hoop. Yeah. I gotta give it to Keegan.
He can, yeah.
I gotta give it to him.
Yeah, I like the Kings, but like you said, man, we're more disciplined. We like the games we've lost, we really have looked better. We look way better than last year. Like, it looks like we're actually playing for something, you know?
Right.
Like, actually trying to get to the playoffs.
Couple of those games, I thought they were gonna pull it off. Portland, I thought they could have pulled that off.
Oh man.
And then they even came back against, was it the Warriors? Who'd they come back against? They were down by 20.
We came back against the Warriors.
It
was like a 6 or 4 point game.
They lost by 4 or 6. Yeah, it was just a tight one, close one. But man, I gotta say, it's nice to see them playing with some passion, playing with some aggression, man. So.
And right now, so as we're doing this, you know what I'm saying? Yes, the Lakers and Kings are about to play. But who do you think is going to get the first win?
Between the Lakers and the Kings,
bro.
Who are the Lakers playing next? Do they play tonight, right?
Yeah, they play the Timberwolves.
With Rudy Gobert, they might get a W tonight. They might get a W
Anthony
tonight.
Davis is out though.
Oh,
Anthony Davis is out. He's got a back tightness.
Now,
Anthony Davis couldn't even make 5 games. That's all I'm gonna say. Anthony Davis couldn't even make 5 games. I think if you're listen, if you're the Los Angeles Lakers, I think the real problem is Anthony Davis. They're trying to put him on number one.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you're talking about, if you're talking about trading someone, Anthony Davis should be the first person you consider to trade
You think over Westbrook?
over Westbrook.
Because it's
If you
it's not reliable. Anthony
Picture
Davis
this,
is not
bro.
reliable.
Picture this. The Lakers, they don't have to run tall like with Anthony Davis. They could if
Right.
they got, let's just say they got Brandon Ingram and C.J. McCollum, right, from the Pelicans. I'm just saying, let's just say, right, they
Sending Anthony Davis back to New Orleans.
hey, I would
They're
if I
not
was
gonna want him
Lakers.
no more. But yeah, go ahead.
Just imagine though, like you have two more shooters. LeBron's still out there.
Mm-hmm.
That could work,
Mm-hmm.
with Westbrook, because now Westbrook's able to get inside. You know what I'm saying? I just like Westbrook really is a player though who kind of needs the ball in his hands though.
He does,
That-
and they
could be
I don't know why they keep talking mess about him.
I don't know why.
I understand his decisions at times are
Yeah.
questionable with how
Yeah.
he shoots or how he goes about things, but you just gotta let him play. He's not, you know what I'm saying? He's playing his hometown. You gotta let him play.
Yeah, I think it's
Check
I was
with him how he needs to be.
yeah I was
playing
watching
the
something.
system.
They were saying like with the both of the Russell Wilson
Well,
and Russell Westbrook, they're trying to like limit them.
Yeah.
They're not like
Yeah.
they're trying to limit them on what they can do, and then now you see they're not playing
Right.
as they were. You
Right.
know?
So
You gotta just let them be.
yeah,
you know?
that's true. I feel
Yeah.
you on that, man, and that kind of brings us into the NFL. You brought up Russell Wilson,
Mhm.
man. Let's hear what's been going on in the NFL real quick.
Denver
just a quick
Broncos,
review.
bro. The Denver Broncos, they're basically out of the playoffs, bro.
Because they're what, 2
they're like
5?
they're like 3-5, man. They're about to be yeah, man. They're not looking good. Russ was hurt last week. They lost to the New York Jets.
Okay, never
So
a good thing.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. So, I mean,
It's
if you're
pretty
the
much
Denver
a wrap.
Broncos,
They took away his Subway
Yeah.
sandwich. They took
Hey.
away Russell Wilson's Subway sandwich, and
If-
they said, "Oh no, it had nothing to do with how he was playing."
if you're
I was like, if he was doing good, y'all would have had him on.
if
there.
you're if you're the Denver Broncos though, I think if they lose this week, if they lose this weekend, man, I think you gotta fire the coach.
Yeah. I kind of thought after the first game, I saw how the coaching was going, and I was like, oh, they not making the right decisions. And you said he hired a game decision coach.
Man,
But you know who I've been watching is the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, they ain't
And
looking
Tom
good.
Brady's looking old.
looking.
I'm not saying he's no longer a good quarterback, but when I'm watching you and you're yelling at all the players on your team, you're mad after every play. He's throwing the ball down, mad, running off, mad, like something didn't happen right. He's overthrowing the passes. You're getting a little older. He's going through his stuff, and you don't want to see a great player retire on a bad year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like when Kobe, when he retired, he ended on that 60 points. His year wasn't the best, but he ended on that 60 points. Like that's how y'all gonna remember me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's looking kind of tough for
It's
the
not
Buccaneers.
looking too good for Tom
He's
Brady.
arguing with Mike Evans on the field.
Yeah.
I'm watching him. I'm like, man, Mike Evans was defending you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting mad at people, and I think sometimes when you start getting mad at everybody around you, you got to start looking at yourself. Say, hey, what am I doing? They're not winning. So when you're not winning, it makes everything worse.
Yeah. The only way to fix that is they gotta win.
Did you see the Thursday night game yesterday?
Yeah, I
Buccaneers versus
I
Ravens?
catch the highlights. Yeah.
Okay, what'd you think?
I think Lamar Jackson's looking really good.
Lamar's looking good.
Yeah.
And they were
Lamar's
down.
looking
They came back and
They
won.
were down and won. But yeah, Tom Brady, he did look kind of old. Like, just like he's getting older naturally. He's gonna have less mobility or whatnot.
Father time.
But it's like it really is like the offensive line. They're not gonna be able to hold for as much time. Teams are gonna blitz now.
Right.
It's like you got to get the ball in within 2 seconds, and
Right.
the Buccaneers aren't able to do that.
The
So,
Buccaneers
yeah.
aren't able to do it. And you know another thing that's interesting is Lamar Jackson, a couple of the games they've lost have been very close games. Like they lost by one score at the end. Or even I think there was the one game he threw an interception at the end. And so what's their record? They're like 5-3.
I think so. Yeah.
I believe they're 5-3. So they have a winning record, and they're moving forward in the right direction. They just had a couple of little hookups at the beginning of the season, but I think Baltimore is going to be legit. You know, I'm rooting for Lamar Jackson, especially with them playing around with that man's contract and everything. But shout out to Baltimore. That was a good game yesterday. A good win for them yesterday. And yeah, man, I think Brady's time is up. I think he came back out of retirement this year. Maybe his wife was right. And
Hey.
maybe his wife was right, because a lot of times your wife know you best.
Yeah.
Your woman know you best, and she's like, "Look,
time for you
this
to
needs
go.
to be over. This needs to
you
be
look at-
done."
you look
she
at-
was trying to help him. You don't do this to yourself, Tom.
Yeah, you
Thomas.
Take Drew Brees for example, bro.
Okay.
He was like, I'm retiring.
Okay.
The season came. He was like, all right, I'm finished.
He didn't go back. He didn't
He
come
didn't
back.
come back. He
And
didn't come back.
he ended on a good.
Yeah, he made the
Good
playoffs.
note.
He had the playoffs. He went like 2 games deep, whatnot. It's
I'm like, Brady, you want to go through this season and every young quarterback beats you? I mean, Mahomes done beat you. Lamar Jackson done beat you.
there's players that grew up watching him on TV trying to hit him now. Like they're like I'm gonna get you, bro. Like
Yeah, and
I mean-
and all them hits at 44,
Yeah.
45, it's
Yeah,
different, man. So
it's different.
yeah, we'll see what happens with them. Let's see who else in the NFL world. What else been going on?
Let's check out
What?
Seattle Seahawks. I'm a Seahawks fan.
Yeah,
So
what's happening with your
yeah, man,
Seahawks, man?
Seahawks, we looking good, bro. We like 4-3, and
Y'all doing better than Denver. That's the
hey,
y'all know.
right now,
If y'all make the playoffs,
hey, as of right now, we're the number one. We're the number one team in the NFC West. So
in your division.
yeah, in our
Okay.
division. So I mean, the only thing is Metcalf got hurt. He had a knee injury, so we don't know if he'll be playing this weekend.
Okay. Who got hurt that first week? The first
Week on Seattle,
on Seattle. Someone got hurt that first week, and
they couldn't play.
they had to leave the game in like the second quarter. But who was? They came back. I believe they came back. I'm trying to remember who
On
it
the
was.
Seahawks,
Seahawks versus Denver,
I don't remember.
or was it on Denver? I think it was the Seahawks though.
I think it was on Denver. I don't think
think it was
anyone-
Denver? Okay.
No one got hurt on
Okay.
Denver.
I thought one
I'm
of
on
your
Seattle,
players had
yeah.
got hurt. I thought one of your
I remember
players got
someone
first
getting
week.
hurt on Denver though.
Okay.
It could have been.
Okay, I just was checking base on that,
Yeah.
checking in on that. But yeah, man,
Yeah,
it's
man, we're looking good.
It's been some good stuff, man. What about the Dallas Cowboys? What's happening with them?
Dallas
We know we got a lot of
Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys fans. We always got to touch on the Cowboys for all of our
Hey, man.
Cowboy fans, man.
Yeah, I think y'all are still waiting for Dak Prescott to come back.
They're ready for
But,
that. I didn't watch the game last week. I didn't see
Yeah,
Dallas.
yeah, Dallas. They're all right. They're looking all right.
They're looking all right. They got a
They're
winning
still
record.
looking
I
like
know.
a mid, just looking like a mid team. They do have a winning record. I do gotta say, bro.
They got a winning
Dallas.
record.
I do gotta say, bro. Dallas. They're doing a lot better than I expected this
Who
year.
was it? Who was the backup quarterback that came in? Was
Cooper Rush. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Hey,
came
he's
in
been
and got
doing
him,
his,
what, 3-4
hey,
wins?
He did his little thing, bro.
Okay, that's how you make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
You just lay low in the cuts till your opportunity comes, and then you take off and shine.
Hey, man.
That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta do all that.
When your
talking, nothing
opportunity
like
comes,
that.
though, you gotta take it. You know?
Exactly.
gotta take it.
What about them 49ers?
49ers. They got Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, they
got-
just traded for him, right?
Yeah.
People are saying they going to the
49ers
Super Bowl
looking
now.
good. No.
Not with that Kaepernick
Hey,
curse.
what you say about the curse, man? Just tell
Man,
them about it.
That Kaepernick curse is real. They ain't going to no Super Bowl. If they go to the Super Bowl, they ain't winning it. but
Nah, man.
but they doing better than the Raiders, though.
Don't
The
even
Raiders,
talk about
man,
the
I think
Raiders.
the Raiders
man.
are done.
Oh, yeah.
The Las Vegas
Oh, yeah.
Raiders are done. I'm glad they took all that losing
yeah.
out to Las Vegas and got out of.
They just need to settle Devontae Adams' case and let's go.
Whatever happened with my man Devontae Adams?
Hey,
With the case, I haven't even
it's
seen
still,
it.
It's still going right
It's still
now.
pending?
It's still pending.
And that man, oh man, I wonder what happened to that camera.
There was a clip from him for this game this week because they had a bye after what happened that Monday night. But
But
this
he got suspended one game, right?
suspended.
Didn't Devontae Adams get suspended one game? He didn't get suspended for that.
No, it was just a case. It was just a case against him. But
I thought somebody got
there
suspended one game.
he could have. I don't think so though. No, the NFL didn't do anything to him. It was just the law.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No,
We-
there was
you
a
know,
there was a video of him though, like he was like turning sideways, going to the locker room. He's like, let me turn sideways and just go straight. He was like,
He's like, I'm not
hitting nobody.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, I'm not touching nobody. Man,
That video is so funny though.
hey,
because
we
it's
are
just-
approaching week 8 though. We are
Of
approaching
NFL?
week 8. Like yeah, in a week or two. So
halfway through.
approaching week 8, and you know who's coming back?
What's coming back?
Deshaun Watson, bro.
I ain't even. You know what, man? I haven't even heard his name since the beginning of the season.
Hey man, he
He's
should
coming
be
back. And
coming
how's
back.
his team looking right now? What's he
Oh,
going?
man.
What's he going to inherit?
Honestly, he should stay out for the year. But
Nah, he
yeah.
gonna go and get his money. He
Hey,
gonna
the
go
Browns
play and
ain't
get his
doing
money.
good. Yeah.
And I hopefully
Come
they
make
can
a
leave
name
that
for
man
himself,
alone. I
yeah.
hate how they just they be following these guys around with all this stuff.
Yeah,
and,
man.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I think if I was a professional athlete, I'd
couldn't-
sign my first contract, get my millions. If I could get that second contract, like real nice, I would do it. But I would do it a small, like 2 years. I'd retire. I'd be done, man. Don't let me win a championship in my first couple of years. I'm done, man. I'm done with this life because them professional athletes. I know in the NBA,
They have to deal
you
with
give
so
away your
much.
likeness, man. You can't even control. Like
You can't even be yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're basically just. There's so much freedom you lose, and yeah, the millions are nice, but I wonder sometimes, man, because some of them players, you can tell how frustrated they are with what they're having to deal with.
Yeah.
And people be like, "Well, y'all making millions, so you don't." No, a lot of people who make millions don't have to deal with everything these players are dealing with. These players are expected to be the representatives of their whole communities. Political, they getting asked political questions. They getting talked about by people who don't even. I mean, on national television by people who aren't even athletic. Don't even know what athleticism is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
They ain't talked about for their
going off on them
decisions.
reporters
They be talking about them for their decisions off the court.
and off the court.
Off the court, not even on the court.
Right.
They'll be like, "Oh, Kyrie didn't take the vaccine." Matter of fact, nobody.
Matter of fact, you brought up Kyrie Irving. Go ahead, finish what you were saying.
I was just gonna say nobody apologized to Kyrie for
Nobody
being
apologized
wrong.
to Kyrie.
No one in the media, bro.
And all over the nation right now, in New York, they're bringing back on workers who were fired from being vaccinated. The firefighters, the nurses, the police officers, everybody who got fired for not being vaccinated, they're bringing them back on.
Yeah.
And no one, man, people were talking so much mess about Kyrie Irving. Everybody, there was only like maybe a couple of people who were like, hey, you know, he feels this way and that's
You
what
gotta
it is.
respect that, yeah.
They left this man, Kyrie Irving, off the NBA top 75 team just because of the vaccination thing. Just because of that. And that's so disrespectful because
That is,
we watch Kyrie play. We were just talking about this. You never see nobody steal the ball from Kyrie. All the moves, you never see nobody. And the moves he does, he makes it look so easy. Like this is just another day at the park. And people are like, oh, how did he do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
and it's no disrespect. It's no disrespect to the players on top 75. I think they're good players.
Yeah.
It's just you can't put them over Kyrie. Like Damian Lillard, for example. I love that guy. He's like one of my favorite dudes in the NBA.
Right.
But you can't put him on top 75 over Kyrie. It's like
and leave Kyrie off.
Yeah, you can't
There's
leave
no
Kyrie off.
justification for it.
There's
You
no-
can't.
yeah.
You couldn't explain why Damian Lillard is a top 75 player, but Kyrie is not. You couldn't explain that. And then Kyrie has a chip.
He has a championship.
They're like, oh, he just has a chip because of LeBron. He has a championship.
Yeah.
And he was a key top 2 player of the team for the
And
championship.
You
wanna
can
talk about
ask,
just 'cause
yeah, you
LeBron.
can ask LeBron, bro.
LeBron wasn't winning.
LeBron probably tell you like, yo, if Kyrie wasn't there, we wouldn't have won that.
Kyrie was
Came back
scoring
from 3-1.
41 a couple of games.
He had 41 in Game 7.
Yeah, and in Game 6 they was going.
In Golden State. Yeah.
So
They needed a
I just hate how they bring that political stuff onto their
Kyrie
actual
lost
play.
and Kyrie lost millions from that, guys.
And not only
He
that,
lost millions.
Not only that, he came right back and was killing the game. He came right back and like he hadn't missed a beat.
He was schooling players, bro. Schooling players, bro.
You never see him look out of shape.
Last night against the they were playing Dallas, bro. He had a layup. Oh man, there's so many plays. I actually watch a lot of games. But there's so many plays like he would just go around the court and there was like 3 people guarding him at one time. He still scored on them.
Still scored.
He made it look easy. He just went back on defense. It was like,
This is what I do.
wow.
This is what I do. And you haven't heard nobody apologize to that man. They left that man off the 75 team. You know who else is on the 75 team? Is Anthony Davis. He only has 1 championship with LeBron. So how do you put Anthony Davis on there? Kyrie's been in the league longer than Davis too.
He's done more than Anthony Davis too in the league.
He's done more.
He's
when
done way
Anthony
more,
Davis was on the Pelicans, they weren't no raw team. Like
Yeah.
they was, they was okay.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing good, but they were okay. Kyrie, when he was on Cleveland by himself, they weren't no raw team. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, there's no justification to leave Kyrie off except for the fact that he didn't want to take a vaccine.
Yeah.
Which I just think is so crazy, man. I think it's so crazy. And now you have all over the place, people are coming out saying the vaccine didn't do what it said it was going to do, or the vaccine is causing other issues. So it's like, why can't we respect this man for having values, beliefs, and not just, it's like they just want you to be a sheep, man.
Yeah,
They
you
want
can
to
see.
go along blindly.
Yeah, you can see Kyrie's a team player too.
He is a team player.
People are saying, "Oh, he's not a team player." Blah blah blah. It's like, yo, yes, he is. Like, watch the interview of them asking him a question about Ben Simmons a few nights ago. He's like, "Yeah, we here. We're gonna support Ben Simmons." You know,
Yes.
he's going
He
through a
didn't
tough
talk
time.
mess on him.
He
He
wasn't
said positive affirmations. He
Yeah,
started
so-
using mental health terms.
Yeah,
That was tight. You don't hear nobody in the media talk like that. They just, this man was depressed or whatnot. And now Ben Simmons, Yeah, I think he's got some growing up to do. I think he got to get a little tougher as far as mentally. But
his confidence level.
Yeah, he's showing up. I'm watching him play, and I'm like, what's up with this guy? You know. So I wish him the best. But I don't have nothing bad to say about him. You know.
Yeah.
As far as himself, I just think on the court, he's expected to play a little better. You know what I'm saying? He's expected to shoot. He's expected to play hard, and we're gonna see how that team develops. But right now in the East, I think the team to beat is Milwaukee.
Yeah,
I think Milwaukee's the team to beat because when they got dethroned last year, who beat them last year? Boston. And then Boston went to the finals, but they beat them crippled.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Boston
Chris
was
Middleton
healthy.
wasn't there yet.
Chris Middleton was out, and that's the key part for the Bucks. That's the second player. So Giannis was going off. They couldn't stop Giannis, but they said we let Giannis do whatever he wanted to do, and we just play defense on the other guys.
Yeah,
I don't think that happens again this year. I think Boston and
Chris Middleton is there. Yeah.
Boston and the Bucks probably are going to the conference finals.
Yeah.
They're probably going to end up in the conference finals depending on how the records play out. And I got Milwaukee getting revenge.
Where do you see the Brooklyn Nets right now?
I see them going to the second round. I see them going to the second round. They're not going to lose in the first like they did. They got swept last year by Boston. But I see them going to the second round, man, and then they might lose to Milwaukee. They might lose to the Bucks. But I think the way they start off, if Ben Simmons doesn't really develop this year,
he's got to develop
a lot stronger. Yeah. They don't have a chance because just Kyrie and Durant, when you watch them play,
even when they're hot,
it's real stagnant.
Yeah,
like no matter what happens with the offense, it ends up just being Kyrie gonna have to take it or Durant gonna have to take it. And it's something about when those two players have the basketball, everyone else just stops.
Yeah,
everyone else just stops. And
I think part of it's kind of what they wanted, though. They kind of wanted some ISO ball.
Yeah, they wanted some of that.
They wanted some of that, but I think they have it too much.
It don't work for a championship. Yeah, we saw that, man. They got swept by Boston.
Yeah,
they got swept. It didn't even work for a game. So I don't see Brooklyn doing championship numbers this year. Nah.
Yeah.
Miami. I think
they can. I still think they can, though.
I still think they could.
If Ben Simmons develops, you know,
get tight. I mean, remember they started off the season. Durant wanted out. He was ready to go. Remember that?
Yeah, man. The off season.
Durant was ready to go, and Nash is out there getting ejected, looking mad, looking like his job is on the line. You know, hey, the Nash ejection. For those of y'all who didn't see it, Steve Nash had an ejection in the Brooklyn game versus Dallas. Right? Was it against Dallas? No, it was before that game.
Milwaukee. They're playing Milwaukee.
Okay. And Brooklyn lost both those games. They lost to Milwaukee, then they lost to Dallas the next night. So they were struggling. But, man, when Steve Nash went off and was ejected, you never seen Steve Nash get that mad. That's the mad you
some
get.
Steve Kerr level mad.
Yeah, Steve Kerr got anger issues. I watched his ejections. I sometimes just go watch Steve Kerr's ejections just to have a little laughter. Because when he gets mad, he has that angry kid madness, like that kid in class who just gets so mad. He sits there all mad.
Like you just hit me,
clenching his fist. You know he had anger issues. He swung on Michael Jordan. you don't hear about anybody swinging on Michael Jordan. That man had anger issues. He swung on Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's when Michael Jordan hit him, bro. He's like,
he knew he could have been traded and all types of stuff, and he still hit him. Michael's like, nobody hit me without getting hit.
Michael's back. Probably the one who kept.
He said, "I'll say sorry later, but right now you're gonna get this paw." Yeah. So yeah, man, it's been a great. It's been a great NBA season. You know me. I'm happy NBA season is back. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm excited. Just there's a game on tonight. There's a game on tomorrow. Real quick, I want to touch on Zion Williamson being back. What do you think about him? What have you seen from him so far?
Hey, he's been looking good, bro.
He's been looking solid.
No one's able to stop him, bro. There's really no one in the league that can really
stop him.
Yeah, like
That's the truth. I'm watching the way
watching how he plays, bro. There's like,
and once he gets more skill,
imagine he gets a 3-point shot, bro.
Imagine he just gets a jumper that's like he's sitting there. You think he's about to drive. He's doing a jab step, and he just pulls up with the lefty. Mm-hmm. Imagine that. Mm-hmm. When he gets something like that, he's leaner. He's he's slimming up in a way where he's toning up. Getting cut, and he can still fly. He's still blocking people out the park. I'm excited. I think
the Pelicans are looking nice. They are kind of hurt right now, but they are looking nice.
Yeah, but
Brandon Ingram.
Right now? Who's
It
the
was
Pelicans coach?
that one coach. I forgot his name, but he's a pretty good coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah, I
see
mean
who
they
the
got
coach
they
is.
got Brandon Ingram, C.J. McCollum, and
Cam Williamson.
Yeah,
And they
I
got
mean,
Valanciunas has been doing his thing.
yeah, he's been doing his
Valanciunas
thing.
been doing his thing.
Him and Steven Adams, bro, they be doing their thing. Like on their teams, they
Big
like
shout
they,
outs to them.
Yeah, bro.
They're
They be
definitely
doing their
Steven
thing.
Adams. I'm more of a Steven Adams fan.
I like
I've
Steven
liked him
Adams.
from OKC days.
Yeah.
And you watch Steven Adams, whenever someone runs into him, they just fall over. That lets you know how strong
I was
that man
watching
is.
the center on the Brooklyn Nets versus Steven Adams. They were playing Memphis
That skinny
like Monday,
center on Brooklyn.
and like Steven Adams wasn't even pushing him. He just go like this, and that center would just fly back. He's like because he was kind of skinny, but it was like, bro,
Yeah.
like he was getting pushed around the whole game. I was like, bro,
Yeah, man. I've definitely seen Steven Adams do his thing. Memphis is nice. They don't have my man, I forget his name, Jackson, the tall player. They don't have him on the court right now. Is it Jarrett Jackson?
Jared Jackson.
Jarrett Jackson. I always get their names
That
mixed
new
up.
rookie. Yeah.
They don't have him out there right now. The rookie Kenneth or someone else.
No, that was. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he was the rookie last year. I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
yeah. No, but
Yeah.
he's solid.
Yeah.
He's solid. He they need him on the court. They need him on the
do.
court.
I like Dylan Brooks though.
Dylan Brooks. Is nice.
Brooks with John Morant. I like that.
What
mix.
about Baines? You like Baines?
I like, bro.
Baines a shooter.
Baines is really, bro. Like he's a shooter, bro. But like he like honestly surprises me because like when I watch him play, I'm like he's not gonna get that layup, and he just gets it. He like somehow gets it, and it's like
He has a weird
way he
athletic shape
plays.
because he's like a short little kind of stocky dude,
Buff
but he can
dude.
still get athletic with you, and you're
he's
thinking
really fast too.
Yeah.
He's got a shot, bro.
It's surprising
Memphis
to see
is
that.
dangerous, bro. And
Memphis
they're
is
a team
dangerous.
who got beat off of
injury too.
Yeah,
They got beat off of injury and
John
still got
Morant
a
got
W.
hurt,
They
yeah.
didn't get swept. They still got a W, but then Morant
yeah, 2
just,
W's. Yeah.
It was a wrap, and you never know in the playoffs how stuff goes with who can play, who's injured, who needs a couple games off. So you never know. But I gotta say, if you look at the West, the Memphis Grizzlies healthy, they have a puncher's chance because they are a team that is so young, so
Yeah.
energetic. If they can play controlled enough, which I don't know if their coaching staff has them that controlled and disciplined.
I don't think they do yet.
It seems like the coaching staff is doing the best, but they're young, they're new. You got to be a disciplined team to go to the championship.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to be calm in moments when everyone else isn't calm. The crowd is going crazy. The other team's going off.
You have to
and
know
you're
how to
still
slow
gonna
it
have to be
down.
like,
Yeah.
we need a 3 right now.
Yeah.
We need a 2 or and 1. And I feel like too many teams right now, they settle for 3s.
Too
You
many,
down by
yeah.
1 point. You drive, and my coaches would take me out the game if I shot a 3. We're down by 1 point, and I take a 3.
Yeah.
You drive in. You either gonna get a closer shot, or you're gonna get fouled.
You're gonna get fouled. Even
and that's two
dude,
birds with one stone.
even if you're down by 2 with if you're down by 2,
Even if
let's
you're
just
down by
say
2.
like 24 30 seconds left, go for a 2.
go for it.
Go for a 2
Tie
and
that
then
thing
like
up,
tie it up. You
or-
play
or get
defense or
fouled,
you get
And
fouled.
I really don't think people understand that no more. Everybody just is like gonna settle for a 3. You can kind of tell when they're running down the court, like, oh, they're just about to settle for the 3. I understand some situations when you don't want to go into overtime, and you're like, you know what? Let's take our shooter's chance right now to win the game.
Yeah.
And end it, because if we go to overtime, we're tired. So and so already fouled out. I understand that,
Yeah.
but when I'm watching people just come down there and you down by 1 point, and James Harden step back 3, it's like you could have drove in, got a floater, layup, and 1. You could have
You
still
would have got a
3 points off of
layup
that.
or a foul, you know?
Or both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's interesting there. Speaking of James Harden, Philadelphia 76ers are on the struggle bus, man. I knew it. I've always told you, man, don't trust the process. I was telling people, don't trust the process when they were promoting the process. I said, they talking about a process that they don't even know what it is. And here they are. I think they're 1-4. I think they're 1-4. They did get a W. They're not like the
looking
Lakers,
good, bro.
but they're not going nowhere.
They're
I
not
always tell
looking
people the Philadelphia 76ers are not a championship team, and Embiid, as good as he is, he's not leading nobody to the championship. The team can be stopped because when you have to play through Embiid, a big man, you slow down the game.
You gotta slow down
in
the
a
game.
way that's real.
Yeah.
It doesn't work right now in today's game, man. I don't think Philadelphia has a chance. I hope Doc Rivers don't get fired from that position. I hope he gets out of there before anything bad. But it's just not the team. They're not the team.
Yeah.
And James Harden jumping around trying to get a championship, it's not happening in Philly.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a solid team. It's not happening in Philly.
Yeah, there's James Harden's still lazy on defense too. Like
And they got a
I
good
know
players. They got
a good
Tobias,
off-
Maxey,
yeah, they do.
Embiid. Don't they have Thibault still? They got a solid
Dude,
five players who can go take.
I think
take
the
court.
76ers. Here's the thing. I think the 76ers, the Brooklyn Nets,
Okay.
the Los Angeles Lakers, if they were all just like a fast-paced team, like I'm talking get turnovers, just go. You know what I'm saying? If they were just that type of team, they'd be so dangerous, bro. The Lakers right now, bro, if they were a fast-paced team,
Yeah.
I'm talking like they score, they're not walking up the court. I'm talking like they're going. They're going like 5 seconds down the court. They're already making a layup.
Mm-hmm.
If they were that type of team, they'd be unstoppable. I think that could work.
I feel you on that.
You know?
I feel you on
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So it's interesting stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
It's real interesting, man. So
Definitely.
yeah, we just needed to give a quick review. We've been busy, man. It's been a busy week. We try to get these videos out at least once a week.
Yeah.
New episodes, keep you updated on all things sports, NBA, NFL. The Major League Baseball World Series is going on right now. We got Philly versus Houston Astros. Who you rolling with between Philly and the Houston Astros?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't kept up with this
Okay.
with baseball lately, but I don't know, man.
Okay.
It's
A lot of people going for
it's fair
Philly
game,
that I
it's
hear.
fair game.
A lot of people are going for Philly. Philly got some fans out there, but I'm
Because they
rolling
know
with
the
Houston.
NBA team won't win.
My family's all from Houston, Texas, so we rolling with the Houston Astros.
Yeah, let's roll with them. Let's roll with them, man.
We rolling with the Houston Astros. Hopefully, we get that W. I know a lot of people out here wanted the Dodgers to go to the World Series. They didn't make it. So we'll probably touch base with y'all a little bit on the World Series after we watch a couple of these games.
Definitely.
And yeah, man. Anything else in the sports world that has gone down recently?
Nah, man. I think we covered it all, man.
Real quick, give me who are the top three unstoppable players right now in the NBA.
Top three?
From what you've seen in these 2 weeks.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
Top three.
Number one, I'm gonna go ahead and say Luka.
Luka's been unstoppable.
Luka, number
and he's
two.
winning.
Yeah. Number two, I'm gonna go ahead and say Kyrie.
Kyrie been unstoppable.
Kyrie.
Okay.
And number
Yeah.
three, I'm gonna go ahead and say Giannis.
Giannis
I'm gonna
definitely.
say Giannis, bro.
Giannis definitely, huh?
How about yours?
You know what? I'm gonna have to say Ja Morant. That's the first person that comes to mind. I don't even think. I just don't think people can stop him. When I'm watching him play, it's like he bouncing all over.
He got
the court.
that floater. He got a jumper.
And he's developed that jumper better. But when he drives in the lane, you're only going to be able to foul him.
He's
But
too
if you
fast,
don't foul
yeah.
him, he's going to finish that shot,
Uh-huh.
no matter how crazy it is. But I definitely would say him. I would have to say, I mean, Curry hasn't been going off yet, like how we know Curry to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to put him in there, but the Warriors been winning. But I would say Ja Morant. I would say Giannis, because Giannis has been playing dominant.
Yeah.
And a third player, I would say,
Gotta throw Kyrie in there.
as far as dominant right now, who's that third player?
You got Kyrie. You got Darren Fox. You got.
I thought about saying De'Aaron Fox because he's
Yeah.
been playing raw.
They just
De'Aaron
haven't been
Fox
winning,
been
so I
playing
didn't
raw.
put them
I
in
just
there, yeah.
can I call him dominant when they haven't won a game yet?
Yeah, that's-
you got to get
yeah.
a win in the win column before I can say, hey, you've been playing dominant in any type of way. So, but De'Aaron Fox, shout out to you. You've been doing your thing. But the third player I'm gonna put in there is gonna be Udonis Haslem. Udonis Haslem, my man. He's controlling people from the bench. But anyways, y'all, that's S&J Sports Talk Show. We'll be back on here with y'all real soon. Make sure to thumbs up the video. Make sure to thumbs up that video.
Leave something in the comments.
Send this video out to your friends and family.
Send us a DM on Instagram. Or what you
Let us
think.
know what we need to talk about
Definitely.
more. We got week 8 of the NFL coming up this Sunday. Deshaun Watson will be back, as my brother here shared with you.
Wait.
Oh,
He's
is
coming
it the
back
next week?
Yeah,
Week
it's
9.
like
He's out for 8 weeks?
No,
Well, there's
it's-
a bye week.
Is it week 8?
It's week 8.
No way. Nah, it's like week 7.
Nah, because these teams are already 5-3. Baltimore Ravens are already 5-3.
Yeah, you could be right. You could be
Yeah.
right.
They're 5-3 after last night.
You could
so
be right.
Thursday starts week 8.
Oh yeah.
So
You right.
we
You right,
we
you right,
week
you
8.
right.
I don't know all my facts, but some things I say I know. Shout out to everybody out there listening. We appreciate y'all. Go follow us on
Yeah,
Instagram,
man.
Spotify, anything else you can think of. We on there.
Apple Podcast, guys.
Apple Podcast, YouTube.
Anything.
All right.
Anything.
Y'all be
Alrighty.
smooth
Peace
and
out,
have a great Halloween this weekend.
Yeah.
Y'all be safe at these parties out here.